The organizers of Nigeria Economic Growth Movement (NEGM), who is also the publisher of Ports Update magazine, Mr. Adiza Olamilekan, recently appreciated some prominent maritime gladiators at the event which took place in Airport Hotel, Lagos.
My names are Sese Michael Atina. I'm from Delta State of Nigeria. I'm the Managing Director of Mars Global Marine Limited. Mars Global Marine Limited is an independent company in Nigeria here, established in 2004. Our current business is shipping and marine services. We also do repairs. When I mean shipping and marine services, that is, it covers all marine in terms of repairs and any other thing. So we've been moving steadily. We've had our tough time too, our rough time and our good time. But thank God we are still in the business, because we know what it takes to come into the business, because we are experts in the field, and at the same time, most of us that is in the company, some of us have served as chief engineers in various vessels globally. Some too have served as captain in various vessels globally. So we come together and establish this company so that we can also give what we know best to do to the nation.
The engineer, who has been in the shipping business for decades, shared his fantastic sea life experience.
For my life at sea, in fact, is fantastic. Very, very fantastic. You know, when you are a seaman, you will always believe that you are a killed. Do you know why? Because anytime you go to sea, you make the fucking money, you come back, you start spending the money. Because what you've seen at sea, you know, God is so grateful that when you go to sea, you are not going to see any being. It's just your vessel. And your vessel will be cruising. You'll be tossing the water in and out. Even if the weather too is rough, your vessel will still be moving. I did not regret it, because I know my father too was once a chief engineer on board a vessel. That was olden days, not this present time, you know. During the days of Palm Line, yes, he was a chief engineer. So I took over from him. I'm not the first son, but I took over from him. Because in those days when he was at sea, anytime they come to Nigeria, we do go on board the ship, you know, we interact with so many people. So I just fell in love for the work. Then I decided to go after the work.
He equally advised the young seafarers not to focus on the money but on the job.
My advice to the young seafarer is, don't look after the money. Make sure you learn the work. Make sure you learn the work and be great in the work. Because once you have the knowledge and once you are technically okay, the job will come anytime. The job can come anytime. So I'm going to advise the young ones that are coming now that the best thing they should do, they should go to school, and you make sure you read. Make sure you read your book and come out with the best performance that you know you can do, so that you'll be up there. Because if you don't read, you cannot get to any place. So my advice to them is to put eyes down, listen to what they are telling you in the school, then read more so that you can become somebody in future.
Speaking on the series of challenges at the sea, he has this to say.
Major challenges at sea at times when the vessel breaks down. When I was a chief engineer, at times maybe we have breakdown of a vessel. You see people from the office, they'll start calling. Oh, what are you doing? Are you crazy or what? This ship, I need this ship to be in Hamburg in the next 48 hours. Chief engineer, what is your problem? They'll start talking to you as if you're a kid. But these are machineries. Anything can happen to machineries. But the good thing about it is, after all the shouting, we do troubleshooting, then we rectify, then we start our passage again.
While stressing the need for federal government to utilize the cabotage funds by floating the national shipping line, he said.
I can't be happy that Nigeria is not having a ship. I can't be happy because I know when Nigeria was having a ship, I've served on board some of their vessels before. Yes, as a cadet, I'm trained by Michael Ibu, sent me to school. So I've served in one of these vessels, in the National Alliance vessels before. Yeah, as a cadet, I've served on board. But you see, we need to bring things up in this country. You see, the whole Africa, in fact, the world is looking up to Nigeria because the world know that Nigerians are talented people all over the world. There is no place a Nigerian man will go today that is not going to make a full step on that place because they are very brilliant and smart, you know. So at times, people outside will be wondering, why Nigeria that is best, what is happening to this country? Because we are corrupt and mismanagement. We don't put the right people that are supposed to be in the right position, we don't put them there. If we are doing all those things, I bet you give Nigeria another 1 or 2 years, you see people flooding to Nigeria, looking for job in Nigeria. And secondly, because of the economic situation we have in this country, things are not moving forward. You can see we have talented people all over the world. I've traveled around the world. Talented guys that are ready to come back to Nigeria and establish. But the money bags in Nigeria will not give them that time to do it.
The managing director of Mercy Global Marine, Engr.Sese, Michael Atina, urged the federal government to concentrate more on the marine and blue economy.
What we need in this country is for the federal government to float their own shipping company. When they float the shipping company, they should also put professionals that will be managing them, not just floating a company, then you bring someone who is an accountant to come and manage shipping. It's not possible. The federal government should look at it. There are professionals who are honest. There are professionals who can tell you this is A. So when you set up a shipping company, look for those professionals. Go around, look for these professionals. Put them in the company. You see, by the end of the day, Nigeria will be great.
Having traveled around the world, Engr.Sese discovered that any country without a single ship is losing a lot of money. Joy Enamuna, Seabed TV.